Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Hookah Anonymous, and you are now rocking with Mickey Truth. She live up to her name, not the fame. So make sure y'all subscribe to her channel and stay updated on what's real. Bye.
Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. Coming from where I come from, they doubted me, but I came up. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm, trying to conquer the world.
Good reporting ass Mickey.
What's up? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, aka the Queen of Paperwork, and I am back with another video. If you caught me on live tonight, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Your girl been on live for 10 hours today, okay? But I did want to come through and do a condensed video on was YNW Melly betrayed? Yes, betrayed. I have been wondering for months since I actually been looking into the, you know what, before we get into all of that, all information contained in this video is for entertainment, educational purposes only. All information used in this video is per the Fair Use Act, and any conclusion that you draw is on you, not me. So let's get it. Over the years with the YNW Melly case, you may have heard a couple rumors or allegations, right, in regards to 100K disposing of the murder weapons, right, or of YNW Melly and others, including Portland, appearing at Fredo Bane's house. Like, a lot of those allegations, have you ever wondered where they came from? Well, let's take a look at the documentation and see what does the paperwork say. Let's get to it. Let's go back to day one of the YNW Melly trial. The footage from the recording studio was released. On that footage, you may recall seeing a guy getting into the right passenger back seat of the red Mitsubishi, okay, with all black on. That person, right, is very important to the case. And at the time, he didn't have a name. But let me take you back to the affidavit for arrest that was filed back in 2019 for the arrest of Cortland Henry and Jamel Demons, right, aka YNW Melly and YNW Portland. This person by the name of Jacoby Mills provided a statement on January 17, 2019, and it's interesting to find out the details of said statement. Let me read it to you, okay? And it's in the screen for those who want to follow along, or you can always pull it up yourself in full at the BrowardCounty.com clerk of court, okay? Let's get it. This affidavit is 23 pages long, but I'm going to refer you to page 18, okay? And on page 18, the very bottom of the page, it says, early in the investigation, we had discovered after the shooting had taken place, Demons and Henry had discarded 2 firearms from the vehicle in an undisclosed wooden area. This could not be substantiated until January 17, 2019, when we interviewed Jacoby Mills at the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, okay? It then further goes into saying that Mills is one of the people that were occupying the red Mitsubishi that was at the studio, okay? And then also states that Mills provided that they did not see the Jeep any longer once they passed the McDonald's on Memoir Parkway, okay? It also states that Mills stated that Henry was released from the hospital and they all met up at the residence of Fredo Bane, okay? And that's when Demons, who had changed clothes, meaning he is now telling the police when he saw Demons, aka YNW Melly, after the whole hospital situation with Portland providing a statement and all that Melly had on a different outfit. It also says that Mills stated that Melly was acting strange and pretended to be crying, but it seems like he wasn't sincere with it, okay? It also says that Mills asked Melly who shot at him and everybody else and said he was not provided an answer. It also stated that Mills went with Henry, Demons, and Track, okay? They drove to an unknown wooden location that was identified by Henry, meaning Henry was the one to point out this area. He then said that all of them exited the vehicle to search for 2 guns, okay? Mills also stated that he found a .40 caliber that was covered in blood in a wooden area that was identified by Henry, okay? So Mills is now stating that he actually found the gun in the wooden area, verified the caliber of the weapon and all. Now, he then says that the gun was provided to 100K Track, okay? Jameson Francois, we've been hearing that name a lot in court recently, took custody of the bloody firearm and said he would take care of the firearm, and it was never seen again. Now, you may be wondering, whoa, his homeboy said all this? Yes, his homeboy did. So, I will say allegedly, because we are on YouTube and you already know how that goes. But it is located in the documentation that's on Broward County for anybody to view. Public viewing, okay? Now, shout out to my truth team, especially shout out to my legal analyst, Prince, who provided this question. Was anybody facing any prosecution during this time? Why is it so many reference statements? And I'm like, let's take a look. So at first I just typed in, Jacoby Mills on Google to see if anything came up. Then I typed in Jacoby Mills, Indian River. Y'all know how I do. I definitely love Google, right? Then something said, let me just check out the original 9-page discovery that was placed on file back in 2019. And on that discovery, it lists a name by the name of Jacoby Mills, right? So then I'm like, that name reminds me, like, again, Jacoby Mills and then Jacoby Mills. At first, it didn't tie in that it's the same person. Now, Jacoby Mills, that name is sticking out. So I go back and I look at the motion to squash subpoenas. Okay, a couple people was listed, including Mariah Hamilton, Felicia Holmes, Travion Glass, and guess what? Jacoby Mills. And I'm like, yo, that's why that name looks familiar. So I then just Googled Jacoby Mills, Indian River, Florida, right? Boom, a mug shot pops up. And I'm like, yo, I think this may be him. So, I asked my truth team, in our opinion, because we are just publicly looking at information that's out here on Google for anybody to view, does this person resemble the person that we see in the video from the studio? Okay, so a lot of us was like, yeah, definitely, right? So I pull up the arrest record that's Google, right? You just click one page in Google, it takes you there. Arrest is found on January 15, 2019, okay? Jacoby Mills is arrested at in Indian River County, right? On possession of marijuana and possession of a firearm. Yes, possession of a firearm, all right? So I'm like, okay, January 15, 2019, Jacoby Mills is arrested by Indian River Police, right? On January 17th, 2019, Jacoby Mills is providing a statement to Memamar Police at Indian River Sheriff's Office. So in my mind, and again, this is just my opinion, alleged, may not mean nothing, may mean a lot. But to me, in my opinion, based on this information, Jacoby Mills provided a statement while in custody of the police in Indian Rivers. Now, a question that I can't answer is, did Jacoby Mills call Memamar Police to provide this statement, or did they contact him? That's interesting. But what I will tell you is that when I went to look for documentation on this arrest, okay, it had to be requested. The judgment or the conclusion of the case had to be requested. So what I did was I requested it. It can take up to 3 business days to get it back. Will it lay out exactly why for the possession of a firearm, which he had gotten multiple times before, at least 3 times in this county, why he only received 17 days? He was released in the beginning of February of 2019 prior to Melly being arrested, okay? So he was released 17 days after carrying a firearm, which you already been charged with. So I'm interested to know exactly what went on, okay? So previously, Jacoby Mills had entered a plea, right? In that plea, it basically was like, yo, I know I could face 6 years for carrying a firearm, but I'm going to plead out to this, right? So now I'm like, why did Jacoby Mills talk to Memamar Police during his time at Indian Rivers County Sheriff's Office? That's the question. That's something I can't answer, Truth Team, but I can give you my opinion on it. And my opinion is Jacoby Mills provided information to Memamar Police during his time in custody. Now, I still can't tell you if he initiated the call or if they reached out to him. But nevertheless, in my opinion, okay, based on the definition of a snitch, which is to inform on someone, I'm definitely going to have to say Jacoby Mills snitched on his homeboy, YNW Melly. He betrayed YNW Melly because you are seen on video, right, chilling with this guy. Literally, according to documents, right, you also live at the residence with this person that you are now providing a statement on. And not just a statement saying, yo, I don't know, he was acting a little weird, but you know, dude is a little weird, right? Not that type of statement, but in detail, substantiating information they already was assuming, you now tie it together. So, as far as witnesses that can take that stand and put the nail in the coffin, right? Jacoby Mills is definitely one of them. Do I personally believe Jacoby Mills will take the stand? Yes. I feel like he is important because if Bortland doesn't take the stand, who else can put everybody in play? Jacoby Mills from firsthand knowledge. Now, my question is this, right? If Jacoby Mills name dropped all these people in their roles, why haven't other people been arrested? So now that get me to thinking, how many people also possibly got charges dismissed or time cut as we may think with Jacoby Mills? Who else got immunity like we have heard down the line with a couple other people on the case? Did YNW Melly even stand a chance, period? Because all the fingers are being pointed at him. I don't know, but we're going to find out. That's what I got, man. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up. And I'm out of here. Holla! Through the storm, trying to conquer the world. I made it through the storm.